One of my most significant challenges can be observed through the diversity of my choral positions. This includes my urban setting at Mansfield City and Chicago Public Schools, my suburban setting at Dublin City Schools, and my present setting, which is a rural setting, at Shelby High School. I've been fortunate to work in various districts that did actually support the arts at some level. My challenges varied in how many ways or to find support and resources for our students, from emotional to financial services. Earlier in my career, I worked with students that did not express any sort of hardships financially. However, they were not attending our evening concerts. In discussions with other colleagues, I discovered that the students weren't able to acquire the required choir attire, consisting of black pants, white shirt, and a tie. Absenteeism from the concerts seemed to be their way of getting out of the situation. How did I address this issue? By contacting local churches, going to garage sales, thrift stores, and even taking ties and shoes out of my own wardrobe. It was not about me at this time. It was about providing students an opportunity to participate and not be hindered by their financial difficulties. 4 years after I introduced a choir closet of assorted wardrobe accessories to my students, they could pick out anything they needed at any given time. Following our high school graduation ceremony, a student approached me and immediately gave me his tie. I hadn't seen the student since his junior year, and I was proud that he wanted to contribute to this store. I said thank you, and we will make sure to add it to our collection. His response: "This is your tie. You took it off and gave it to me at the concert during my freshman year." I've been fortunate to participate in a choir camp held at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater for the past 15 years. During this time, I've been an accompanist and choir director for well over 1,000 middle and high school students for a week-long camp. Rehearsal techniques that I use and can be found in my own school can be observed even in this type of environment. It's obvious the impact that I've made to this program and to the education of students following their concert performance. Through conversations the following year, to hear the students talk about how they were encouraged to share not only the literature with their classes and their teachers, but also use some of the same warm-up techniques. One of my proudest moments, unfortunately, it's difficult to pare down. However, this next clip is a nice representation.
Hi, my name is Javar Parker. I am a former student and colleague of Brian Nabors, so I feel very qualified to speak on both ends of the spectrum in regards to his impact on students' lives he's taught over the years. In terms of my life, if it wasn't for Brian, I never would have found musical theater. He introduced me to musical theater when I was a freshman in year 2000, and opened my world up to what was possible that I never thought was possible. And because of that little seed that he planted inside me, I went on to become a professional musical theater actor. I performed on the West End in London and countless national tours, and I've had a very successful career as an actor. But furthermore than that, I've seen over the years as a colleague that he has impacted so many students. You can't walk around my hometown without people knowing who he is. And he just transcends the classroom. So many students come back to him and say, "Thank you so much for just loving me and caring for me, being there for me." You know, I come from a very poor community. He was oftentimes, make sure students ate, make sure that students were taken care of, not just musically, but just as human beings. And that impact is shown every day when you see him walk around the streets of my hometown. He's an amazing individual, and I would guess he's, if not the best teacher that I've ever had in the classroom and outside the classroom.
I find myself blessed and fortunate to be surrounded by such an array of students from a variety of socioeconomic backgrounds. Watching them appreciate the arts later in their life and passing it down from generation to generation. These people become, or rather are, my kids. It's no surprise that I refer to them as such, as they truly inspire me to be the best that I can be, not only as a teacher, but as a human being. Thank you for your time.